So hello everyone, welcome again. And today I'm going to show you another project in Java, like online grocery shopping management system. So you can say it's kind of online e-commerce project, and where we are going to sell some grocery product. So let's see. Let's talk about the technologies. What technology we are using in this project? We are using JSP servlets and JSP and servlet using the MVC architecture and the Maven tool to build the application. And as we are using that MVC part, so you can see the controller and the models are there. And for the view part, we are using JSP, HTML, JSP and HTML, and some for the design purpose using CSS. And the other thing is JavaScript to perform the validation operations in the application. So let's check the database. So as a backend, we are using MySQL database, and to operate the MySQL operation, we are using GUI as a MySQL workbench. And in the user table, you can see there are two main role in the application. The first one is admin, and the second one is user. So what is like usually admin can add a product, delete a product, he can manage the transactions of users. So it's that basic functionality. Let's execute the project, let's run the project and check the flow, how the things is working. So you can see the role ID 1 will be for the admin always, and the role ID 2 will be for the user. So as an admin, I'm going to log in the application. So okay, I forgot to tell, like we are using Tomcat to deploy this application. Tomcat is a server, so whenever we are going to run this application, so it's running over the Tomcat. So here it is. And so let's log in with the admin and check the detail how the admin works. So very first I have that admin credential, admin@gmail.com, and I guess password is also admin@321. So I'm going to just copy paste the username and password, and here is the welcome page of the application. And if you want to check the admin, so admin can add another admin, so there can be multiple shops or something. So there can be multiple admin in the application. So so to add the admin, just need to enter, let's see the demo. And if I wanna enter the demo name, I can say my admin, last name test, my admin@gmail.com, the password demo@123, and same another password demo@123, the confirmation, and a valid email ID in a valid format, and a valid phone number with a 10-digit. Right. So when I click on the save, it's going to data is going to password is not matched, so I did some mistakes. So it's using proper validation also, so if something goes wrong, it will trigger a message and like this, confirm is not matched. So last name is required, everything is filled. Let me check all the validations. So admin data is saved successfully, it means there is a new admin. Let's check the database and verify it's working fine. So I rerun the, you can see the another entry with role ID 1 is admin. So we can log in with this admin also now, and this admin also can create a multiple admin. So under the categories, to add the product, admin can add a category. So if anyone wants to add category, you can click on the add new category button. You can enter the name. So category field will take only string, it will not allow to you enter integer value. So we can say like fruits, meaningful category, and the logo image, or you can say the category image. So if I have that grocery shop image, okay, inline grocery shop image. So if I'm gonna add this image and this section for fruit only, We can type any meaningful name here. Click on the save button. Data is saved successfully. Now you can see the new category here. It's called fruit. So user can delete it also. User can add it. For example, I'm gonna delete some existing categories like this one. So it's deleted now. And the navigation bar will be enabled when the entries goes reach to 10 or something, 10 or more than 10 entries. Another section, the main module of the application, is a product. So if admin wants to add a new product under any category, so admin can add this. So you can see the category list here. So new record fruit category is added here, and there is a one product here right now in the application in the database. So it's showing only one entry. So if I want to add a new project, so I can click on the add new project. I can select the category name. For example, I want to go in the fruit category, and example the product name. So I'm gonna apple, price is 332, and choose image, and for dummy purpose I'm gonna add this image and some description if you want to add about the product, So data is successfully saved. Let's check the product list. Here you can see the new product apple is there, and you can edit the record, you can delete the record, and you can add more projects. So to save time, I'm just moving forward, and just I want to show the basic functionalities of the project. So admin can check the sale history, whatever the sale user is going to come in your application and buying the product. So all the records will be saved in the database, and admin can check this detail. So it's a common thing like this. It's a common static page, I think, contacts. So and my profile, under the my profile, admin can check its detail. So if I click on the logout button, admin is logged out successfully. If I visit to the application as a user, so I can see all the product and the option to add cart, and I can categorize the project according to the category. If I talk about if I click on the fruit, then this category only fruit will be display here. So for example, if I want to buy this product, so I click on the add to cart, and for that I have to log in the application. Then I have to register. First I have to register in the application if I'm a new user, and then I can log in the application. So when I click on the sign up button, the registration page will be appear, and here is some entry that I have to do, like using the dummy data for now, and the first name, last name, login ID, so some valid format for the Gmail or some mail ID, and the password, and here is the email address and the login contact number. So I enter some contact number, and this is the description and the billing address. So when I click on the sign up button, the data is stored successfully. Let's check the user table and the new entry. So you can see the new entry is here with this name and this password. So as a user, I can log in the application now. So I just switch to login and click on this and enter the username and the password. So it's new user. Now you can check the product, and now if user going to, now you can see the cart button is enabled, and when I click on the add to cart, you can see the add to cart increases by 1 the item count, and when here is the input box for the quantity. So if user want like 5 quantity, and click on the update records, so price and everything will be calculated and display their total display here. And if you want to delete this, you can delete. If you want to view, so you can view also about the product. And when you click on the add to cart, it will not record again because it's already there in the cart. And when I click on the delete button, so it will remove from the cart also. And next, let's check the payment process. So again, I'm going to add product here, and the price is this. If I want to add, click on the update, the price is this. When I click on the checkout page, and you can see the user's detail is there, and click on the submit. So it will ask for the payment details. So for example, full name, I'm gonna enter my name, it's a card number, this is from dummy card number, years, and the CCV. So this is the dummy payment gateway and dummy payment method. We are just using the input forms and the buttons. We are not using any kind of real-time payment. So when I click on the submit button, and the product is buy, now check the history, and for the user purpose, it's update in the history section. Right now there is a bug, I will solve it and upload it, no issue. And I will check this, and the content, there is a contact page, and let's click on the logout button. Under the login again with admin user, so admin at the rate 123. What is the ID password for the admin at the Gmail? Password is 321. When I click on the sales history product, so I'm not getting the data in the history section. There is some issue, we'll check that. And thank you so much for watching, and if you like the video you can share with your friend, and I'm gonna paste the description link, like all the details about the project, what are the technology we are using. You will get the complete article in the description. And if you want this project for the college for submission, or like for the learning purpose, how the things is work in Java, if you want to check out would be, you can buy that project. The cost will be around 800, and we are providing different services also for the to provide the project and all. We'll provide the configuration also at your machine remotely. We'll connect your machine we'll connect with your machine, and we'll install all the required software with the required versions, and run that project, deploy that project at your machine.